Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer and I'm very elated to welcome 2026, which is a very powerful year, I'm sure, for everyone because the Lord of the year is Jupiter. As we are talking about Vedic astrology, we must see the Lord, which is in the month of March, which is the Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pradipada. That's the Vedic New Year. But yes, we have been following Jan 1st from our childhood and from when. So definitely we will be celebrating this New Year from the 1st January 2026 onwards also. So I wish you all a very, very happy new year, and I wish and pray that everything goes well in your life. And as compared to 2025, 2026 brings in peace, love, and of course, growth and very good health. So stay blessed, everyone. And I am going to be doing this video early today because I am going to be a little busier for the upcoming week. So I thought that I will be doing this today. So this is from the 29th of December, the week 1, and it is going to be till the 4th of January 2026. So we should welcome this year by offering sweets to the Lord first. What do you think? So the weeklies are based on moon's ingress in the other all the signs, and one by one 27 days, the next 27 days it is going to be interacting with all the other grahas. And to start with, it's going to be in Aries sign on the 29th and the 30th of December. 31st to 1st, it's going to be exalted. So when moon is going to be exalted, that means it's a beautiful start of the year any which ways. And then it moves from the 2nd to the 3rd. It is going to be in Gemini, and lastly 4th, it is going to be in the sign of Gemini. So the highlights of the week being that we have full moon in Ardra, and we do have Mercury's ingress on the 29th itself, crossing the Gandanta, yet it is going to be in Sagittarius sign, much better. Of course, it was not that comfortable in the Scorpio sign, and a long transit actually in Scorpio sign. After that, it's leaving that zone. It's going to be in Sagittarius sign till the 17th of Jan. And there's a stellium forming in the Sagittarius sign and trine to Ketu opposite Jupiter as well. So that's also a very important one because Saturn is also going to be looking here. So Sagittarius sign to start with is going to be really, really a lot of configuration in the Sagittarius sign we can see. When the planets are there, so it's like, there is a tug of war which is going on. I'll do this, I'll do that. So it's like, there's a party going on and there are different sorts of people who are going to be there, and it's a mixed crowd. How do you feel when you meet some like-minded and not so like-minded people? So you do feel a little uneasy, isn't it? So that kind of a state is happening in the Sagittarius sign. And also, Jupiter, Saturn, there's a double transit which is happening as well on the Sagittarius sign right now. So it's a very eventful sign right now. Wherever your Sagittarius is, see, you must be going through a lot of experience related to Sagittarius sign. Sagittarius is a sign of freedom. You want to break free. You want to do things, you're very excited. You want to learn more and more and more. And it is also the sign of sign ruled by Jupiter. So be wise and make decisions wisely and carefully also at the same time, because there is Sun also which is going to be combusting Venus and Mercury, and also is going to be in trine, exact trine on the 1st itself to Ketu. So I'll be sharing my insights on what is happening and what will it bring you all, and 12 sign readings, of course, as usual. So change your time as per your time zones, and I wish you all a happy new year as per your time zones. So please do watch this video on the 1st itself also, so that you get my blessings and wishes as well. Okay, so let's start with the what exactly is happening in the sky. I'll be explaining. Yeah, it is pretty early, so I thought that I'll do it today because I'm going to be busy the upcoming week and weekend also. So I thought I'll just do this video first. So what's exactly happening here is that moon is going to be in the Aries sign, then moves to Taurus, exalted. And when it is in Aries, can you see it's going to be in trine to so many grahas? Ketu, Mars, Sun, Venus, Mercury, and one by one will be having that close degrees also. Then 31st to 1st, it's going to be in Taurus, aspected by Saturn here, and then it's going to be conjunct Jupiter in Gemini on the 2nd, 3rd, and it's going to be in trine to Rahu and opposite so many grahas, and that's why the full moon is on the 3rd of January when we have 3rd of January, it is in Ardra Nakshatra. Then lastly, it's going to be in Cancer sign, it's going to be in trine to Saturn, and is going to be aspected by Mars also. So Saturn and Mars are looking at the Cancer sign also, so it is like, too much of emotions as well. So the highlight of the week being Mercury is going to be transiting on the 29th itself, the sign of Sagittarius. So this is like, Mercury is going to be crossing the Scorpio and Sagittarius Gandanta also. So karmic speech, and maybe some wrong communication happens, miscommunication happens, or decisions are rushed during this time period. 29th and 28th, 29th, 30th, I would recommend not to get into any kind of arguments with anyone. And maybe, it is the time to reframe your beliefs and rewrite your plans. That is what is going to help you also. Correcting past misunderstandings is a good idea post the Gandanta zone. Don't sign blindly on the 28-29 December. Also, if you can see, 13 degrees is Sun, and then it is going to be, by the time it crosses this year, Sun and Ketu will be at the 17 degrees, exact 17 degrees. So this is like, ego purification and sudden clarity about what no longer serves your soul path. And authority issues can be there. Father figures, leaders, mentors, they become karmically highlighted. Any which ways, I've told you that this is the year of Ketu. I know you will be saying it is the total. The total is 2 + 6 is Sun. One number denotes Sun. A lot of the year is Jupiter. But I'm saying that all the grahas are going where? They are all going towards Rahu, and then they will be moving towards Ketu. And by the end of the year, they will leave this axis. So Rahu Ketu axis is also going to be predominant. That is why I'm saying to watch the video on the Kal Sarpa that I've made, because Ketu is the one. So when Ketu is the one, it definitely means that there is a detaching energy more than the materialistic energies. Okay, so this is what is going to be the key theme. And then Venus and Ketu will also be in exact trine on the 2nd of January. Can you see? After Sun, Venus is going to be there, and since December 11th, Venus is combust also, and till 1st of February, Venus will be combust. Combustion is a very important phenomena. People ignore it, but do understand that it is because of the combustion that you feel that nothing is working your way, even if your dasha is good. Oh, I'm not getting money. Oh, I'm not getting any kind of relief. I'm not getting the job. So maybe you're in the dasha, antardasha, or pratyantar dasha of Venus, and Venus is combust, is not giving you that kind of results. Oh, my relationships are not working. So that is also one of the ways to look at the Venus's condition. Also, it is karmic lovers, past life, emotional closures can happen with Venus and Ketu also in trine on the 2nd. Financial non-attachment lesson, value versus desire. Now, full moon is going to be on the 3rd of January in Ardra Nakshatra in Gemini sign. So, emotional storm to mental clarity. And also, this is about truth revelations. When the full moon is there, it's like it's well lit. It's not a dark night. It is not pitch dark night like on the new moon night. It is that everything is revealed. So that is why sudden conversations, data, news, because it's in the Gemini sign, might just come up. So breakdown before breakthrough is the key theme of this Ardra new moon, full moon, sorry. Then Venus and Sun will be on the exact degrees on the 3rd and the 4th, probably, on the 4th, I would say, redefining values, love, money, aesthetics. And when Venus is combust, there are issues on the relationship as well as finances front. So be more cautious. And it's said that when Venus and Jupiter are combust, marriages are prohibited. You should not get married, or you should not excuse me, get into any kind of relationship. You should not initiate the relationship. Even if you do, there will be some confusion, some misunderstanding which can come up, and it can cause some troubles later. So creative diplomatic authority rises during this time. Creative plus diplomatic authority means that sun supersedes the energies of this Venus. Okay, so these are the key themes, and we don't have any other event which is taking place this week. But yeah, majorly there's a stellium in your Sagittarius sign for everyone. So check. I will be incorporating in the reading also what exactly does it mean, but you must check yourself also if you're into astrology, that what is happening in your chart with the stellium in trine to Ketu. So when planets one by one will be touching upon, like Mars will be also very soon touching upon the Ketu degrees. So Mars, then Sun, then Venus, then Mercury. So one by one, they are going to be in on the exact degrees. So that is something which is going to cause more havoc. One must be careful, but it's okay. When you know that the divine is with you and the wisdom is with you, you are not going to be making any kind of mistakes. Grow spiritually. This is what is this Ketu energy reflecting and asking you to do. So let's start with the readings, and as you know, I take up as ascendant, moon, and the dasha sign wise. So I've made short videos on dasha sign. On every video I have mentioned that what is dasha sign. Please do check again. You will get to know, because it'll save so much time right now. Okay, so do check. It is definitely helpful from what your dasha is. Check on Drik Panchang. That is a very authentic site. Drik Panchang, D-R-I-K Panchang. You can put up your chart, Vimshottari Dasha, check what is your Dasha, and you will know where the Dasha sign is and Dasha Lord is, and then you make that your first house instead of just your ascendant and moon sign. Okay, so let's start with the Aries natives first. So for Aries, moon is going to be transiting your first, second, third, and lastly the fourth house. So the cycle is beginning any which ways for you guys. So it's definitely very positive, and a strong beginning, emotional restraint, and mental awakening. Okay, that's the theme. Now, career wise, if we see, moon is over your Lagna in trine to your Sagittarius as well as Ketu also. So confidence, leadership, initiative, these are the key themes. Just that you have to, on the 29th, 30th, you have to be little careful about your about your emotions. Just keep a check on your emotions and you're good to go. Otherwise, you will see that people are taking you for granted. In your relationship, you're experiencing something or the other, or maybe strong planning phase happens, and nothing culminates. So avoid impulsive decisions on the 29th and the 30th. There can be attraction, of course, initially, and maybe it will culminate into a relationship later. Then 31st to the 1st or 31st December to the 1st of January, moon is exalted in your second house. Now, second house, we have a Saturn's aspect on this as well. So Saturn aspects, generally bring constraints, restraints, and a responsibility also. So seniors will test patience of yours, and, you will feel that you are not able to save money. You have to be more conservative in your expenditure part. That's what this moon here says. Fluctuations happen, So you need to save some money. Maybe you get some money also on this day. But yes, you will be very cordial with your family members. You might just be going in for some kind of, dining, and maybe taking them out. Or maybe you have some guests over and you're taking or eating outside. Just take care of your digestion on this day. You can have some troubles here. And also on this day, we do have some kind of job at the workplace which is stuck will get some kind of momentum. If at all you have been feeling that nothing is working at the workplace, now this will. 2nd to the 3rd, moon is going to be with Jupiter in the Gemini sign, and we do have a full moon also. So intense meetings, information will be overloaded. Avoid arguments, and strong planning phase would be, during this time. Maybe you need to have a conservative approach on your travel plans. This might not be a good day because we do have on the Venus and Ketu are also in trine exact degrees. So traveling or by road trips, etc., if you can avoid, all the more better for you. Okay. And also on the 4th of January, this moon is going to be in your 4th house. So maybe you have traveled and you've come back home, so you want to work from home or you want to just take some rest. 4th of January, or maybe you're tired and you're not you're just thinking about your past, how things have been, how things have played out. So you're just thinking about what the cycle has done to you. So or maybe you can have some headaches or BP spikes during this time also. So just take care. Rest is very important. There can be some nervous exhaustion that you can go through, so just take some rest and you are good to go. In relationship, 2nd to the 3rd January is a good time, and maybe some truth revealing conversations might take place. Excellent for competitive exams for the student natives this week, leadership roles, etc., government related jobs or government related documentation will also be in your favor this week. Avoid last minute stress during the full moon, that is on the 3rd. And maybe children for childbirth also, or maybe child may assert independence also. Maybe they are moving away from you or traveling somewhere, and maybe for studies, or maybe there's some program that they have opted for, so they are very busy. So plan aggressively about your investments this week and execute cautiously after the 3rd, and avoid harsh speech on the 2nd and the 3rd as well. The best remedy for you guys is Hanuman Chalisa on the Tuesdays, and also you can do the Diya remedy that I always give, Diya tea light candle towards the south direction of your house. So south direction or southwest direction, if you put your put this up, so you're going to be feeling a lot of energy now. Whatever energy that you feel is not working your way, definitely it will be positive. Mercury will be in Gandanta on the 28th, 29th. Avoid impulsive emails, legal paperwork, visa matters. Avoid on these days. Full moon, sudden clarity in contracts, teaching, consulting, publishing roles might come your way. Sun and Venus will be at the exact degrees, so on the 4th. So authority plus diplomacy brings recognition. So and financially, Ketu will be in the exact trine to the sun, so it detaches you from unnecessary expenditures. Avoid speculation after till after 3rd of January, the full moon. And overthinking habits, you have to keep a constant check on. Hydration is essential. 1st, 2nd January, karmic conversations with the partner can happen, or existing partner or a new partner, maybe, truth without drama. And singles can attract a spiritually aligned partner. Okay, excellent for philosophy, law, astrology this week, for higher studies, because the 9th house has a moon right opposite. So it's the 7th house which is getting active. So avoid exams, interviews on the 28th, 29th if possible. Guidance roles increases if at all you're talking to your child. Teach through example, not authority. And long-term vision planning only. If at all you are thinking of any investment, execute after the 4th of January. Donate yellow foods on Thursdays, because Jupiter is also there on your 3rd house. Okay, I hope things are clearer for you. And Rahu's there in your 11th house, so be watchful about the addictions and all. Don't fall prey to too much of indulgence this week, especially because Rahu is in its own nakshatra and in its own sign. So Rahu is pretty much strong here. And also Saturn, Jupiter, so double transit for you. For higher studies, maybe some kind of guru that you want to get activated with learning process. So this is a good time period, I would say. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Taurus. All right. So for Taurus natives, this week moon is going to be in your 12th, 1st, 2nd and 3rd houses. So whenever it is the 12th house transit, detachment from dependency. You want to do it all yourself. As it is the Aries sign there. Aries is what? A child, a basics, So you might be focused on the basics. You might be just learning something from the scratch. You are in isolation zone, preparing for some presentation or something, which is like, too much, which is towards the internal process. You're not towards the externalization. So 29th, 30th, you're to yourself. It's in trying to Ketu and so many grahas, any which ways. So you're thinking of maybe you're on the research mode. You want to learn more, you want to do things, or maybe there is some kind of behind the scenes drama or behind the scenes work which is going on, or you're in the preparation mode. That is what the 12th house does. And also 12th house is not just the depression or loss. Maybe you're working on yourself. You need that time, me time. So that is something which is going to happen when you are working on yourself, the self introspection time. You might just go for some rejuvenation program, retreat. That is also likely. Somebody is in the hospital you're visiting can also be there. But yes, you might just be traveling overseas during this time. So 29th, 30th are the 2 days when you are behind the scenes, not in the limelight. Okay, so just see what you can do for yourself during this time, and maybe you will get some intellectual clarity also on this day. 31st to the 1st of January, moon is going to be in your first house, exalted. So again, it's a beautiful time period because it is your first house, and exalted is like you have now come out of the preparation mode and now you're in the limelight. You're just going in for doing things for others and for yourself. Now you're just well prepared, and pressure and accountability will be there because of Saturn's aspect also. So whatever you will do, you will be very responsible, you will be very meticulous, and maybe you will be accepted well in the public also. So it could be like maybe you, even if you're not working, you're on a holiday, even then people will recognize you, people will appreciate you, you will be spending more time helping others also. And the second and the third would be the time when Jupiter and moon will be together in the second house. So this brings guidance, mentoring. Maybe you take help and advice of maybe from an expert about your investments. Okay, I need to invest here, or maybe you will be talking to someone very important or significant, or maybe some guru like figure you might just come across, and you converse, and you just get that you're on the roll. So this is something which is positive for you, and you're going to be maybe spending on your family and comforts. It's good if you're spending and you're waiting for purchasing something and you buy, and there are so many deals also going on, so you want to just save some money also. Avoid lending money on this day, especially on the 31st, 2nd and the 3rd, when moon is in your second house. And take care of your throat region, your thyroid, sleep. There can be sleep disturbance because Saturn is going to be looking at your first house itself after all. So that's something you have to be careful. Moon will be lastly on the 4th, your 3rd house. So this is a good time to communicate with your friends, neighbors, siblings, etc., to reconnect with others. It's a good time. Maybe you want to go for a short journey, short travel with your friends. So this is a very positive time period. Thank you so much everyone for being here. How nice to see so many people here joined in, and I wish you all a very happy new year. And of course there can be some kind of detachment without bitterness on the 2nd of January with your partner, or maybe with you in the current relationship. So emotionally you can feel a little heavy on the 31st and the 1st. Just be there, be maybe somebody else so it could be that you might just be having some kind of maybe emotional heaviness. So or maybe somebody needs you, so be there for that person. okay, during this whole week. I'm saying it's good for student natives, for research, finance, psychology. It's a good beneficial time period for you guys. And children need emotional reassurance, so be by their side. And long term conservative instruments should be only targeted as far as investments is concerned. Okay. And also, Mercury is going to be in Gandanta and will be on the 28th, 29th in the Gandanta zone. So this is like, maybe it will affect your shared projects, or maybe double check your the details well, when you're signing the documents, PR, visa, etc. Any which ways, it's the 8th house transit now, so it is going to be giving you some kind of uneasiness on the project that you're working for. So that's something. And of course, Sun and Venus will full moon is there, full moon is there on the 3rd. And you can maybe, because it is in your 2nd and 8th axis, so sudden insights into team politics. And also take care of your health, I would suggest. But maybe, you're having some health issues and you're not able to get the diagnosis done properly. You will get the diagnosis on this full moon onwards. Then Sun and Venus will be in your exact conjunction till the Feb 1st. It is going to be in combustion. 1st of February 2026, Venus is combust. That is why marriages, ceremonies, they don't take place. So when it is so, you might just feel that, there is some issue when Venus and Sun are together, some issue in insurance or finances and relationship. Authorities may take the limelight. So advisory roles, is good, favorable for finances, but if handled well. Venus and Ketu will also be in the exact degrees, in trine to each other. See, the Dharma Trikona is getting active. Remember, 159 axis is getting active. So what is happening here? Cut emotional spending. Sometimes what happens, you feel low and you just go for shopping. So that is something you should avoid during this, especially on the 2nd of Jan. Karmic money lessons you will go through with Ketu and Venus combination. Excellent for debt restructuring. Hormonal imbalance can happen. Reproductive health you have to take care. Avoid stress. And also in relationship, there can be some kind of emotional detachment without breakup energy. Past relationship memories may surface and dissolve, or maybe some kind of relationship with the ex-partner can trigger also during this time, and then it will just fizzle out also. So be prepared for all these things, because Ketu is in the 12 places away from the 5th. That is the loss of it. So that means there can be a break in relationships. So be cautious about that also. Good for research, good for psychology, finance. So this is a good time period for all those. And of course, a sensitive phase for the children. So just be careful. And also, you can maybe, if you can just offer sweets to Goddess Lakshmi on Fridays, it is definitely very positive for you guys. Okay. That's what. Okay. And Om Shukraya Namaha chants. Okay. That is also good for you guys. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. Just give me a moment. All right, this is for the Gemini natives. I hope you can see me. Yeah. So for Gemini, this week, Moon is going to be in your 11th, 12th, 1st, and lastly, the 2nd houses, one by one. So 29 to 30th, it's going to be in your 11th house. So this is a good time to connect with your friends, the circles that you move around in. Authority pressures and deadlines can be there as regards to your work. But it is definitely very positive on the personal front. 31st, 1st is a stable productivity. And second, third is full moon in Ardra plus Jupiter conjunct moon. So this can bring about big clarity, announcements, and decisions. Financially, sudden financial insights on the fourth. Avoid impulsive trades. Nervous system overstimulated. Grounding is needed. Maybe meditation, nature walk, something of that sort is definitely going to be helpful. If you have any questions, you can ask, because these are live sessions, as you know. So I'll respond. Relationship wise, truth will definitely be coming into the limelight. So confessions, emotional release, or maybe some time of karmic conversations may be at peak. Excellent for exams for student natives. Interviews, writing after the third definitely is positive. Children might just question authority, so listen to them. And investment wise, tech, communication sectors are favored post full moon, that is on the 3rd of January. And also, relationship truth, communication shock, and clarity during this week. Mercury is also going to be in Gandanta, that can impact your partnerships, relationships. So avoid miscommunication during this time period. And there is a full moon in the Ardra Nakshatra, and that's in your first house also, not to forget. So you need to avoid emotional plus mental trauma, or some kind of breakthroughs you will get also. But it is a very emotional kind of an energy. You might just be feeling that nobody's with me, oh, I'm all alone doing things by myself and all that. 3rd of January is a little tough day. So just keep a check on your emotions, and don't blurt out anything until unless you take a pause. Take a pause and then see what you're going to be speaking. Sun Venus will be on the 4th. They will be at the exact degrees, and visibility through collaborations is the key. Maybe some kind of authoritative figure, female authoritative figure, authority you might just come across, might help you also in any kind of stuck up energy. Okay, so that is also there. I think it's 19th of March. I'm working on that, the Vedic New Year. So I think it's 19th of March. So I'll let you know. Maybe it's there with me. I'll just see. Now that you've asked me, I have to tell you. Just a moment. March. One sec. Somebody's asked a question. See, majorly it's in March only. I think it's on the 19th of March, 19th, 17th March. I'll let you know exact date. I've written somewhere, but I don't want to waste time right now, but I will let you know. Okay, so there can be a sudden financial clarity that you will get this week. So avoid impulsive trades around 3rd. And nervous exhaustion you have to take care of. Grounding is needed, as I said. So that is something you need to work on. And it's a brilliant week otherwise overall, because then it'll be first house, second house transit. So the new cycle is beginning. So you might just start some new, some kind of new conversation, collaborations. You might just meet so many people this week. So this is a very positive time. So feed the birds green grains if possible, and recite Om Buddhaya Namaha on Wednesdays. Om Buddhaya Namaha, Om Buddhaya Namaha, Om Buddhaya Namaha, Om. Okay, that's the recitation you must do. And also just be cautious on the 1st of January when Sun and Ketu are at the exact trine. From 3rd house to the 7th house trine, so this is something where you might just feel a detaching energy from your siblings, and maybe from your father also. Take care of your father's health also. Okay, so this is what. So let's start with the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, 12th and 1st houses. Amazing week to start with, because you're focused on your career. So 29th, 30th moon is going to be in Aries sign. It's going to be trying to Ketu. It's going to be trying to Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars. Mercury is going to be in Gandanta also. So emotional responsibility, communication, stress can be there post this moon's transit though. But yes, this is definitely a very positive start that you're of the week, because you're focused on your work, you're focused on your career. Maybe you will get some insights. Somebody is visiting over and is guiding you through. Maybe you yourself are very emotional about your work and you finish it off and you're very elated because of that. So you might just connect with those kinds of people who are very positive on the 29th, 30th. Even if they are just pulling you down, remember there is a reason for that. If they are pulling you down, it's all the more better for you, because you will get up and rise and shine now, because people will definitely, because moon is all alone, can you see in the Kendra. So I always say when moon is alone, that means you are good to go. So you don't have to depend on anyone for acknowledgements or any kind of accolades. Oh, I did this, but nobody has appreciated. So that should not bog you down. Rather, it should inspire you. Oh, yes, maybe they're jealous of me. I've done something good, so they're jealous of me. Why not take it that way? That is something which most of the people get bogged down, and they don't even see there is a hidden positive thing or a divine grace which has come to you. So you should accept it during this time period. And if and you're definitely, your visibility, your performance will matter. Don't worry, it will matter in the upcoming days. 31st to the 1st, moon is exalted in your 11th house. Definitely very positive. And it is also aspected by Saturn here. So this creates pressure but will give you stability, stable relationship, stable not just stable relationship, but stability in your relationships also with your friends, and you will be very happy about the whole scenario that you're getting into. And also, it is good for party, getting together, connecting with your friends, etc. Second and the third, when moon is going to be in your 12th house, that can bring about some kind of miscommunication, some errors. You're working behind the scenes. It's good for self contemplation and introspection, no doubt about it. But choose your words carefully during this time, because it's Gemini sign after all in your 12th house. Sometimes you blabber or say something which can, just without thinking. You don't have anything in ill, but still you say something and people just, get hurt. So that is something you have to be a little conscious about. I always tell Cancer natives to be a little cautious when they are uttering anything. Take a pause, because it can be hurtful. It can be that people just feel bad about what you said, So that is something you have to be constantly, when moon especially is transiting also in the 12th house, it is going to aggravate even more. So that is why I keep repeating that. Just take care of your verbal communication. You either are too vocal or you're less than what you should be saying. It is like too minimum. So that is also like a war, like a war-like situation. Amongst your family, amongst your people. Career is linked and income is steady. So of course, it is good for. This week is good till the time it is in the 12th house. Only in the 12th house there can be some emotional spending that you get carried away with. Moon will be, of course, starting a new cycle when it is in the first house. But yes, you need to take care of your emotional drama in and around you, because Ketu is in your second house and Rahu in your eighth. So you need to take care of what you speak, what is happening in and around you. People might just be jealous of you. There can be some mood swings when moon is in the first house. That is on the 4th of January. So just don't fall prey to the external forces. What they're saying, they should not bring you down. Rather, you should learn, and again, I repeat that you should rise and shine. Digestive sensitivity and anxiety can be there, so take care. And emotional withdrawal in the middle of the week is likely in your relationship. It's good if you have an honest one-on-one talk on the 2nd and the 3rd, then you're good to go. Good for higher studies for students. Avoid distractions, and no, group studies also are favorable. Honey, So all these or turmeric or chandan, that is or saffron, whatever you have, you can just put it up and just um, pour the water on the shivlingam. Add all these ingredients and pour it on the shivlingam. That is also abhishekam only. And also sleep early on the 3rd. It is full moon night. Keep some rice by your bedside and donate in the morning. Full moon, new moons, Cancer natives should do this. If you have a weak moon, any which ways you should do it. But for Cancer natives, this is a very, very important thing to do. So, emotional detox, routine reset. Mercury is going to be in Gandanta on the 28th, 29th. So, this can affect your work routines. Avoid assumptions. Full moon on the 3rd can bring about clarity in workload and service roles, of course. Sun is going to be on the 1st in trine, exact trine to this Ketu. Take care of your health, okay, and your father's health also. Sun and Venus will be at the exact degrees on the 4th, so work harmony improves, especially with the female counterparts. There can be some health related expenditures during this week, so budget wisely. Digestive sensitivity or home food essentials, something like that, so just take care. And of course, good for research work also and for healing sciences. In case you are a student, we all are students only, so take care of your health and your children's health also during this week. Avoid emotional financial decisions, and you can also recite Om Somaya Namaha, Om Somaya Namaha, Om Somaya Namaha, Om chants. Okay, you can chant it for 108 times, you can chant for 21 times, you can chant for multiples of 9s, basically we say. So you can recite as per your convenience. Okay, Kark Lagna running 4th house, Ketu Mahadasha, Jupiter in the 8th house. And can married life issues be solved? See, Isha, what's happening? You have a Ketu Dasha, and Ketu is also in the sign of Leo, which is relationships also, and because you have a Jupiter in the 8th house, this is definitely much better, because Jupiter exalts in your 1st house. Being in the 8th house, Rahu is being tamed right now, so it's positive. But I personally, when I see these kinds of dashas, Ketu dasha, Saturn dasha, they are detaching dashas. Ketu is in trine to so many grahas in your 6th house also, so it can bring about some relationship issues. It is also activating litigation in your chart, in the transit chart, if I see. I'm not saying it, please don't take it otherwise, because Jupiter is there in your 8th house. Protection is there, no doubt about it. And Jupiter is looking at this Jupiter also, the natal and the trinal. So what is happening here? It's a big time saving grace, but at the same time, if you will see so many planets in the 6th house in trine to Ketu, so this might just be till March 11th, till the time Jupiter is retrograde, a tough phase in relationship. But you should not give up. Things definitely get better and better and better. Saturn is looking here, so it will just tone down the energies of this Mars also. So in case you are heading to a separation or having a lot of troubles in relationships, so it will definitely mellow this down. And being the 7th lord in the 9th house also is creating some kind of communication gap. Communicate well, talk to that person well, and sort it out. You're good to go. In 2026, there is nothing different which is happening. The transit positions are not changing heavily. Jupiter is going to be only atichari, and it's retrograde till the March month. And Mars is also combust. Not to forget this. 2nd May till 2nd May, Mars is combust. Till 1st Feb, Venus is combust. Mercury is also going to be combust. So when planets are combust, so definitely in relationship you do have issues. Okay, and the best thing that you can do is worship Lord Shiva with the Shiv Parivar. Worship, say, I give away all my pains and problems to you, and please make my relationship as yours. Make my relationship with my husband or my partner better and better. And you will see Nothing is over and above. No, none of the grahas are over and above the divine, no? Vishnu, Shiv, Brahma. They are the Trinity, So worship any and you will see you are good to go. Because Shiv is worshipped as Shiv Parivar. So you should worship Lord Shiva if you have family issues. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. I hope I answered your question and you will feel better, I'm sure. Okay. For Leo natives, so for Leo, what is happening here is that moon is going to be in your 9th, 10th and 11th houses, and lastly the 12th house. So creativity, rebirth and ego purification. Fortune activation is in a way taking place with moon to start with in the 9th house, and 29th, 30th moon is going to be here in trine to Ketu, in trine to Mercury, Venus, Sun and Mars. So luck, mentors, travel plans are favored. So undoubtedly, this is going to be a good start of the, of course, it's saying bye-bye and then it is going to be in your 10th house again, very positive. So responsibility at work will increase, productivity will increase on the 31st and the 1st January. In case you are not working on this day, you are going to be working on your family issues. You're going to be resolving and sorting it out. And you can be also going to a religious temple or a place also, any kind of religious place. Second, third, emotional clarity about long-term direction, work-wise. Spending on travels, learnings, quite likely avoid luxury splurges on the 4th of January. Take care of your hip region, thigh region. There can be fatigue that you're just, you want to take rest, you want to just unwind. So this is that kind of a week. And also there is a possibility of romantic healing via Venus Ketu when they are going to be in exact trine on the 2nd of January. Children will bring joy and excellent for higher education, visas, long-term vision planning favored, especially in the investments also. I just want to take a pause. Please don't send money to get the answers. I will answer any which ways. If it is a straightaway question, I will not take the word details. Please just don't do that to me. Okay, I'm here to help you out without any fee. I can do it when I'm on live sessions, but don't expect me to answer on the birth details. Okay, I repeat. Then Mercury is going to be in Gandanta. So avoid creative overconfidence on the 28th, 29th because it is in the 5th house. Also, if at all you are in a romantic relationship, this might just bring about some misunderstanding also. Full moon is on the 3rd. So breakthrough in creativity, leadership and leadership roles, and Sun and Venus conjunction is going to be taking place in the 4th house. Spotlight moment for you guys. Take care of your luxury spendings because the Venus is combust. So just take care and communication also. Take care of your heart, your BP, avoid emotional stress during this week, and also karmic romance healing on the 1st and the 2nd January when it is going to be in the Taurus Gemini also. Okay, and students, performance arts, leadership fields will shine, and creative industries will be favored post 4th if you want to go in for some investments. Okay, and as I said, this is a very positive time period for long-term planning, not for the short term. If you're thinking that you will get the results now, and if you have invested, you want the money, so this is not the time that you will get the returns, because Jupiter is going to get direct only after the 11th of March. You will see things getting better financially, but it is said that when Jupiter is in the 11th house, you should just go for the fixed deposits or not investing in the share market, because 8th Lord is Jupiter for you. Any which ways, 8th Lord Jupiter will say that don't get carried away in the short way of earning money. So it'll not be favored. Okay, you have a Ketu and Rahu also in your first 7 axes, so you have to take care of your relationship with your partner also. You might just have issues during this time period, especially when moon is in trine to Rahu on the 2nd and the 3rd. So you can donate some yellow items and you can also do Om Grini Suryaya Namaha Om. Om Grini Suryaya Namaha. Om Grini Suryaya Namaha. Om chants for 21 times or 20, whatever you like doing, 9, 18, like that, multiples of 9s and so on and so forth is definitely helpful. Okay, so you do have to check the, make a note of the dates, especially on the first when Sun and Ketu will be in trine. So you can have issues with your father-like figures, authorities, not a good time to apply for visa, etc. Then 2nd January, Venus and Ketu will be in exact trine. So you can maybe purchase something that you may not like later, or maybe there is some impulsive buys or purchases that can be done. So be careful on the 2nd for this reason only. Okay, and when Venus gets combust, so it is like, not that great for the relationship. Some ex relationship might trigger and then fizzle out also again. Okay, for Leo, Jupiter pass over Venus, okay, Punarvasu, and Sun Mercury in the 12th. What would it bring? See, when you have a Sun Mercury combination in the 12th house, no, you must understand that foreign income is quite likely. You might just connect with the foreigners also, because Lagnesh is there in the 12th house. It's gone. There's loss of self. So you will be making a lot of expenditures during this time also. And Jupiter is over your natal Venus. So this is like, bringing in relationship. It'll trigger relationship, or it can bring about some kind of communication with your with someone in a get together, or you're meeting someone, a new potential partner. Okay, that kind of a thing can happen. But you are very innovative, and financially you will do well during this time. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. I'm feeling so bad, I could not respond to you. I'm so sorry. I think it was Trupti. So sorry about this. Okay. I wish I could respond. Now, coming to Virgo, for Virgo natives, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th houses, moon is going to be transiting. So, this is like, joint matters, emotional discipline and mental clarity. That is the key theme. 29th, 30th, share projects are highlighted. Don't be suspicious in your relationship whenever moon is in the 8th house. What happens? You feel very uneasy. It's Chandrashtama after all. So whenever there is Chandrashtama, I always mention and I always stress not to make important decisions on this day. You will have some kind of reversals. You will have issues to deal with. Whenever moon is in the 8th house, or you're born with moon in the 8th house, these people go through a lot of upheavals, especially if you are in the dasha related to moon, or maybe moon's dispositor lord. Now for you, Aries is the dispositor, that is Mars. If you are in the dasha of Mars, moon right now, you will experience the energies even more. So you have to be careful about, keep a constant check on your emotions, what you speak, what you convey to others, especially on the Chandrashtama day. You might just make wrong choices and decisions and regret. So emotionally you are burdened, you're cornered, or you are, Chandrashtama is basically, it is the exit of what you eat. Second house is what you eat, food, but that the food that you eat. And 8th house is the exit. So when moon is in the 8th house, it gives digestive troubles also. It can be physical or it could be mental issues that you can have. Emotional drain can happen. Okay, so that's what. And then moon moves into an exalted place for you in the 9th house on the 31st and the 1st January. So very, very happy new year for you guys. So it is on the 1st January, moon is exalted. So a very positive day, you will have these 2 days. Even if Saturn is looking here, you will this will be like bringing pressure from the partner side, or some kind of relief you will get in relationship. That's the key theme, with Saturn from the 7th house emitting the energies to the 9th. Maybe you both will go to a guru, seek blessings. Going to a religious place is also quite likely. So 2nd and the 3rd, strategic clarity post full moon will be in your favor. Maybe you have done a lot of work, you're not getting those kinds of acknowledgements when moon is in your 10th house on the 2nd and the 3rd. So tax, insurance, joint finances, they will get activated. You might just be in the you might just be in the mode of completing the task. You're very productive. Okay, so second and the third are two good days. Maybe you will be thinking of your name, fame, collaborations, how I can do better. All those things might just trigger. And there's a stellium, short stellium in your Sagittarius sign, where Ketu is in trine, Saturn is looking here, Jupiter is looking here. So many grahas are actually, activating the house of mother, your mother, and um, your peace, basically. So don't get carried away and make decisions regards to your property, vehicle, etc., because one by one all the grahas will be in trying to Ketu exact degrees. So you need to be little careful about your decision making. If you have to purchase vehicle or property, etc., Mars is combust, Venus is combust, Mercury is combust. So these are the phases when you will feel that I need to give this authority to the decision maker, maybe the head of the family or your father, guru, mentor, teacher, whosoever you get connected to. Take advice from them, because all the grahas are losing the potency, no? So who's getting the potency to do the results? Sun is the authority. Authority means that it could be any elderly person in the family or at the workplace, or maybe that you connect with well. So, or maybe an expert. You can hire an expert or talk to an expert straight away. If you have to do something about banking, etc., take the help and advice of a banker or an expert over there. Good for research and analytical fields also this week. And avoid speculation. Restructure your finances. Vishnu Sahasranamam, I always say, if you're reciting Vishnu Sahasranamam, any which ways you should recite Lalita Sahasranamam also. If you recite Vishnu Sahasranam in the morning, close it by doing it in the evening, Lalita Sahasranamam. Also avoid criticism on the 2nd and the 3rd January, and a good time on the 4th to connect with your friends, your siblings. You might just be doing some kind of work which can bring about some growth and money also to you. Now here home, career, karmic balancing is required. Mercury is going to be in Gandanta on the 28th and the 29th, so it may affect your domestic and professional decisions. Full moon is on the 3rd, so clarity in communication at home, work is going to be very essential. And Sun and Venus are going to be in the exact degrees, harmonious authority. Property, home expenses may rise, and but they'll be manageable. Don't worry, because Jupiter is there, no? So it is going to be protecting. So take care of your lower gut, lower back, all those areas, the abdomen area especially, you have to be a little cautious about. And relationships may feel very karmic during this week. So maybe somebody you have done something, you feel, oh, why did this person harm me or hurt me? So it is very karmic. Maybe you have done something in the past lives, so that is why this person has come back to you to give it back to you also. But it is definitely going to be a healing process also. It's part of the healing also. If you get hurt, the churning goes on, so you definitely will come out of that as well. You'll be healed. This week onwards, healing starts. So for students, it's a good week for you guys. Real estate planning, you have to be a little careful with Mars also in a weak condition here. And any kind of surgical process should be avoided this week. I will not suggest. And eat and donate green vegetables, okay, and you're good to go. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. My dear Libras. All right. For Libra, moon is going to be in your 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th houses. So to start with, on the 2nd January, it is exalted, but it is going to be in the 8th house. I'm so sorry for you guys. I love Libra so very much. And when I see that the moon is going to be Chandrashtam on the 1st, but it's okay. It's not the start of the year, by the way, but it is definitely, we are somewhere. So just take it in a stride, and of course partnerships, emotional grounding is required, and communication intensity will be there. 29th and the 30th is good for client meetings, alliances. Maybe you will be traveling on this day, maybe you will be meeting so many people, wearing new clothes, you are partying and you're just enjoying your day. So that is something which is positive. And Saturn is also going to be in your sixth house, and Rahu is in the trine to Jupiter. So this is that kind of a phase when you can meet someone from the past, or maybe some kind of person who you disconnected and you're reconnecting. It could be ex relationship, it could be ex partner, it could be an ex business partner also. Some kind of alliances might trigger. So moon is going to be in your 8th house on the 31st till the 1st of January, 31st December to 1st of January. So this is Chandrashtama. I don't say that I dread Chandrashtama, but I've seen people definitely go through if they have weaker moon. There's a disclaimer here. If you have a weaker moon, so it will impact you even more. You tend to make wrong decisions, you meet wrong people, you don't do things right, or maybe some external forces, joint finances, or maybe some kind of partnerships, they break, or churning happens, health issues happen, digestive troubles happen during this time period. So it could be the intensity will vary from person to person depending on your moon. Suppose your moon is very strong in your chart already, so you don't have to worry about it. Maybe moon is in your 10th house, maybe your moon is in your 11th house, maybe your moon is in your second house. So you will not feel the intensity of this Chandrashtama more. So 31st to the 1st of January, just mind your business, or maybe your finances, and don't be suspicious kinds in relationship. Don't expect too much from your in-laws if you're married. And also it will stabilize partnerships because Saturn is looking here as well. So that is a stabilizing impact. And also something unexpected happens when Saturn looks at the moon energy. So second and the third, you have to be a little careful with the people that you are discussing certain things, in and around you. Heated discussions possible. Diplomacy is required here. Income steady. Expenses on travels can happen. And take care of your kidney, hydrate well. And Venus and Ketu will also be in the exact trine, so detachment without breakups. See, there can be a breakup also depending on your personal chart, in case you are in the dasha of Venus, in the dasha of Saturn. So it can bring about, or Ketu as a matter of fact, it can bring about some kind of issues in your relationship. So you have to be a little careful about your especially if you're mentally prepared, things definitely are going to be positive. Okay, so good for law, design, media, in case you're a student, you're working. Investments wise, avoid short term speculation. If you're doing it for long term, definitely it is in your favor. So communication, karma, emotional maturity this week. Mercury is going to be in Gandanta on the 29th of December. So 28th, 29th is going to be in Gandanta. So be cautious in negotiations, and maybe in communication also, because Mercury is in your third house. Full moon energy is on the 3rd of January. So emotional conversations with siblings, colleagues, all that colleagues can happen. Sun, Venus are going to be closely conjunct, and Venus is combust also. So creative communication wins, because Sun is going to win. So Sun with Venus brings in creativity and knowledge, and of course Sun is the authority, so you will be using it at the place of work or something where you tend to do things in a important manner. So now as regards to travels, etc., you might just spend money, and communication expenses also. Maybe you'll purchase a gadget, or maybe some laptop or a mobile phone. Some important gadget you might just purchase this week also, especially on the post 3rd would be better, because moon will be in your 10th house towards the end of the week. You'll be very productive at the place of work, as I said. Take care of your kidney, and of course some kind of bitterness can be there in your relationship. So just watch out when Venus and Ketu are in trine on the 2nd of Jan. Law, design, media, as I said, are favored. Om Shukraya Namaha chants, or you can simply just donate rice, milk, sugar, on the full moon. So third night you can, second night, I think it's second and third. So you can keep something on the by your bedside on the second night and donate on the third. All right. Let me check. It's on the third or no. 31st, 30th, first, second, third. So it is okay. One sec. Full moon is on the third, second, third. Yeah. So that means it is at 13:23 New Delhi. So you have to keep on the second night, and you have to on the second night keep it in your by your bedside and donate on the third. I just wanted to check that. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. All right. So for Scorpio natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th houses. So when it is going to be in your 6th house, so it is like work, discipline, emotional pressure can be there, but financial clarity comes in. So 29th to the 30th, you might just be very busy. It's a productive day, but you are following and sticking on to the routine also. And heavy workload definitely comes with perks also. So you are going to be very productive, and you will get the you will be in the limelight also. People will recognize you, acknowledge you for your work. You might just go in for some fitness program, regime, dietary regime. Oh, I need to lose weight. Now it's high time that I work on my weight and manage it well, and all those things can trigger as well. 31st and the 1st January, moon is going to be in your 7th house. It's exalted there. So Saturn also aspects this zone. So it may just test your stamina. So work out, take care of your health, take care of your relationships also on this day. It's not just the spousal relationship or a partner relationship. It could be because of your maybe some kind of issue that you can have because of your partner. There can be some pressure on you because of that. So just take care of your relationships. It could be any relationship, business relationship, mother, father, brother, sister, partner, any kind of relationship. So it will test all of that. Second and the third moon is going to be in Gemini sign, your 8th house. Clear decisions on income streams are required, because as you can see, it is Jupiter here. Rahu is also there in trine, and so many grahas are in right opposite this Jupiter and moon also. So you need to just work on your finances this week. Don't get carried away. Rahu's looking here. You might just want to purchase a very huge vehicle. You want to change your car and you buy something which you did not, without which you can go away with, you can do without it. But you just want to be flamboyant, you want to brag, so you want to just purchase for that reason. So just be careful. Be careful and watchful in your relationships also. Don't be suspicious kinds. Rahu is looking here, and Jupiter and Rahu are in trine to Libra sign also, which is the sign of relationship, partnerships, etc. So you need to take care of your relationships also during this time, and your financial dealings. So do not get carried away and make decisions hastily. It might just bring about some issues in your health because of that, and stress also can be there. Budgeting improves. Avoid lending on this day also. That is on the 2nd and the 3rd. On the 4th, things will start getting better. You might just get the clarity which university you join, what exam I should be taking to clear and do better. Higher learning, higher studies, meeting a guru, mentor. You might just have meetings on this day. So you are just doing well. You're doing good. Possessiveness dissolves awareness. In relationship, you can be very possessive on the 2nd and the 3rd. Be careful. Good for research students, basically. On the full moon 3rd, especially, you will be more inclined towards research-oriented mindset. Post that, if you are not getting that kind of focus right now, you will get that focus because moon debilitates in your 1st house. So this is the key theme. And also, you can recite Mahamrityunjaya mantra, but the full mantra. okay, not the half one. Also, Mercury is going to be in Gandanta, so avoid harsh speech, heavy investments, and also park your funds safely and well. Full moon is on the 3rd, so income clarity will be there. Sun Venus combination happens in your second house, and they are going to be till the 1st of February. Mercury, Venus, Mars, they are all combust also. Mars is till the 2nd of May. So when they are together, authority improves finances. Remember, authority is what? Like, because Venus is not giving that kind of result, so authority is your sun. So because of this Venus, this sun is gaining that kind of strength now. Okay, because Venus is combust because of sun, so sun is authority, so you will make money, and you will get your clarity also about your investments during this time. Strong budgeting week basically. Throat, reproductive health, you should take care. Possessiveness should be avoided, and also it's good for your relationships. Otherwise, it'll improve the relationships once you are aware. See, Jupiter is in the 8th house. Jupiter is your second lord at the 8th house, so your relationships are linked with your partnership, with your partnership's family. Okay, your finances are linked, so you might just spend a good chunk of money on your family also during this week. Just make sure that you're not getting overboard and just to brag. You're just not getting into the bragging zone, though you are not those kinds, but looking at the transit positions, it is showing so, because all the grahas will be one by one connecting with Rahu, and then will be splitting away from Rahu and moving inching towards Ketu. So that's the time you must be careful, and I will be doing many videos on the same as well. Do refer to the videos that I've already done on Kalsarpa. It'll help you. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th houses. When it is in your 5th house, strong self-expression. Maybe you will come across someone from the past. It might just trigger love, relationship. Saturn is there, though in the 12th place is away from moon. So it is like restricting you. Expenditures are there. You're buying clothes, etc., and want to show someone that you have so many things, etc. You're flamboyant, so that is something you need to be working on. It is not going to take you anywhere if you get into that rut. You don't have to prove that what you are, right? So if you know what you are, so you just have to relax. It's okay. Don't have to just get carried away. That pressure is there always. Peer pressure is there. They are having this, I'm not. They have a big car, I don't. They wear good clothes, I don't. They have good shoes, I don't have. I can buy, but not that expensive. So don't get into the rut of showing others that you are very strong. The best you can do is knowledge. Enhance your knowledge and you're good to go, because any which ways in the natural zodiac, 9th sign is about Jupiter. It is the house of Jupiter, and you must take care of your emotions also. Okay, this will help you as well. 31st and the 1st, Saturn is aspecting this moon in the 6th house. Now this will bring about discipline. Maybe you will start a fitness regime, or a regime which is going to be related to workouts, etc. So you might just be sporty during this time. You might just meet your coach or some guru or your mentor during this time, and you will learn something, and maybe you will have some healing qualities also. You will heal someone, or you will heal yourself during this time period also, with the moon exalted in your 6th house. It is a good position for you guys. So whenever moon is in the 6th house, so you will have that inclination to heal others, help others, nurture others, and not just your own people. Okay, you might just connect with your uncles, aunts, they're coming home, so you're throwing a party or something, a get together. So just treat them well. It's a good remedy also. Maybe you will invite your gurus or your bosses also on this day. So it's a good remedy, good for your interpersonal relationships also. Then moon moves into your seventh house on the second and the third in Gemini, and is right opposite so many grahas: Sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and then Rahu is also in trine. Saturn is looking at the first house, and moon is going to be right opposite. So avoid ego clashes. That's the major thing. Expenses might be very purposeful. Maybe you will learn something, or maybe you will take a mentorship program or a certification program. So overall, it's a good week for that reason. Just that on the fourth onwards, in fact, for 2 days, moon is going to be in your eighth house. That is something you have to be a little careful about. It might just give you overexertion or liver related sensitivity. Just take care. And also, attraction is strong, but karmic lessons are active. Excellent for teaching, publishing, getting into a research work, writing research papers. So all that is working well in your favor. And also, Mercury is in Gandanta, not to forget. So when Mercury is in Gandanta, it's over your first house, your self-image basically. So choose words carefully. Communication wise, you can have some issues, or maybe people misunderstand you also. Mercury is also your 10th lord, so you have to be watchful even more at the workplace, okay? Even more, because it's about the Mercury in Gandanta. So also Venus and Sun and Ketu will be in exact trine. So ego detox is required. Just don't fall prey to the false ego and false prestige. That is something you have to be a little careful with. Sun and Mercury forming Sun and Ketu forming a trinal connection. Sun and Venus will be in your fourth house, and Sun and Venus will be in your on the fourth. They will be in your Sagittarius sign in tight conjunction. So this is like visibility plus charm will peak. And see, sun is shining, so you will get that authority also if you're waiting for, if you're not having that kind of authority, because Venus is not there. So who will take care? Okay. So that is what this, Venus and sun combination will do. So also, Venus and Ketu will be also in exact trine. So it might just break your relationship with your father, with your wife, with your daughter, or not daughter, but with your, maybe you're parting ways and daughter is also going though. But it is not a great day, especially when moon is in your 8th house. Okay. So just take care and you're good to go. Coming to the next one, that is, okay, I have given you the remedy or not? Oh, I forgot completely. Yes, I gave you Om Guruve Namaha, Om Guruve Namaha, Om Guruve Namaha, Om. Okay, so this is the reciting which is going to help you, the chant. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So what about Capricorn? Moon is going to be in your 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th houses. When it is in the 4th house, it is about homey. You're at home, you're emotionally introspecting. Why? Because it is about the churning which happens when moon is in the 4th house, 8th house, 12th house. They're the water energies, right? In the natural zodiac, I'm talking about the 4th house energy. So moon there, even more emotional. You need to be mentally at rest when moon is in the 4th house. Calm yourself down on the 29th and the 30th, and that day only Mercury is also going to be in Gandanta and trine to this moon. So you need to any which ways calm down and make practical decisions rather than being very emotional. Okay, so 23rd, 29th and the 30th, behind the scenes work. And of course, behind the scenes as in like you're going to be at home, or maybe you're working at your place of work, but behind the scenes, you're not in the limelight. Saturn supports steady progress. So when moon transits your Taurus sign, it is looking at your 5th house, and this is a good placement for the moon. And here it is also giving you that kind of emotional clarity regarding your career path as well. Okay, so it's positive only. And then moon moves into its exaltation place on the 31st December to the 1st of January. So Saturn supports steady progress. If you are in a rush, this is not that kind of a planet. Okay. And what else? Moon is going to be in this in your 4th house, and then it is going to be in Mercury is going to be in Gandanta in trine to this moon also. So hidden politics can take place at the workplace, so stay silent. Some foreign collaborators might back out. It might just not be a good time period. Full moon is on the 3rd, so behind the scenes clarity will come because moon is clear now. Moon is big, moon is visible, so there will be some positive energy also attached to this. So moon is mind, so you will feel better on this day, especially on the 1st. Okay, because it's your after all 5th house transit of moon. Then moon moves into your 6th house, and it is going to be on the 2nd and the 3rd in your 6th house. That is Taurus, Gemini sign, 2nd to the 3rd. So when moon moves into the Gemini sign, it is actually becoming very powerful here because of not just because it's becoming it's giving you that kind of strength to connect with your friends, with your children, with your romantic partner. You might just be going in for some retreat. You might just be going in for that behind the scenes clarity. So you will do a mentorship or a certification program also. And then it is like Sun and Venus combination. It's the tight conjunction which is happening in your 12th house. So it's a preparation phase for the further expenditures that you're going to be making on the investments or on the travels, etc. So this is definitely going to be giving you that clarity also. Whether I should travel or not, this is something which you must be reviewing. Is it really essential? Maybe some mishap you see on the television, and so many people stop traveling after the Air India crash because like they think that okay, maybe it will happen every time. Whatever has to happen will happen any which ways. Even if I'm sitting here and the roof falls, you never know, right? I'm sitting and working, you never know. My laptop just conks off, God forbid. So that is something which we don't have in our hands, and you don't get that kind of clarity also. But yeah, it's a preparation phase for you guys. Conservative planning is the best key theme, I would say. Okay, so health wise, it can bring about some joint stillness or rest. Rest is required, of course. Emotional withdrawal in relationship, patience is required. Sesame oil lamp on Saturdays. Okay, only on Saturdays, till oil. And you can recite Om Sham Shanishcharaya chants also on the Saturdays. Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha. Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha. Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha. Om. You should close it with the Om. Okay, always. Coming to the Aquarius sign. Aquarius. One sec, let me drink some water. Okay, sorry. I forgot to close the camera. Okay, never mind. Everybody knows how to drink water on the live. Okay, so for Aquarius natives, let's do the Aquarius readings. So for Aquarius, moon is going to be in your 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th houses this week. So to start with, the 3rd house means communication. So you might just be getting in the mode of communication. Maybe some responsibility increases. You connect with your neighbors, friends, siblings on this day. You purchase some gadget or something also can be purchased. You're very imaginative, So maybe you're a poetic you write something, you write or publish something. Publishing is on the 9th house, but you write something is on the third house. So 29th, 30th are very good days to start something new, something basic, some new conversation maybe, because it's a sign of Aries. Aries is initiation. So it could be that you meet someone very important and significant and special while traveling maybe, or you initiate a travel plan only. Could be anything which is triggering something. Emotional awakening also happens with this kind of a transit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't read the question. Any chance of Gemini? Any? Oh. Okay, I'll do this question, Rishabh, later. Towards the end, I will answer your question for sure. I will take it up. So for moon's ingress on the 29th, 30th, it's a good transit, so good for communication and networking will be stronger. Then moon moves into the exalted place on the 31st and the 1st January, and Saturn is looking here. So it will stabilize your income, your finances, your home environment. You might just renovate your place, refurbish it well. It will be a very conservative approach that the Saturn is looking here. So you will not be going in for heavy investments or heavy expenditures during this time. Not a good time to purchase property, etc. Save money, sit tight. Yes, gold is on all-time high, and I have predicted it long ago that it is going to go higher till 2028. If you purchase now and keep it till 2028, it is going to touch upon 2.5 for sure, 2.5 lakh. So, of course, you have to take your call though, but I'm saying I have been harping on this. I said it will go 180, by 2026 end, and it has already reached 141. So you can imagine, it is really, really going to be going up and up. In between, there will be some correction. It will come down to 135 maybe, but it will again go up. So don't worry. That's the best investment. I can vouch for it. I myself have taken. So I know. Okay. I've taken a good chunk of it so that, I can dispose it off. That's a good investment. I can dispose it when I require. Okay. So that's what I do. So I'm sharing with what I do also. Okay. So Saturn will stabilize your income also. It's a good day to purchase also if you want to go in for the gold purchase. Second and the third moon is going to be in the Gemini sign in your 5th house. Good for relationship, maybe some breakthrough ideas. Rahu is there in trine. So gains via networks, but you might have nervous tension on this day. Good to connect with your children. Listen to them, what they are saying, because it is a good day to connect with the children as well as your hobbies if you want to pursue as well. And this is like an identity awakening and karmic clarity that the theme is going to play out this week. And also, moon is going to be in your 6th house by the end of the week. So this is good for following a strict diet routine. Don't overeat on this day, at least not on this day, because then Ketu is there, will take care of your diet any which ways. So if you eat on this day, on the 4th, you can have some digestive trouble. So be cautious. Help someone on this day, especially on the 3rd, we have a full moon also. Help someone, donate something. Also on the 4th, I would suggest if you can just heal someone, maybe by your words only. Say thank you to at least 10 people that day, and you will see that things are coming back to you in a positive manner. Also, you will get emotional clarity in friendships on the 3rd when it is the full moon time. Also, gains through networks will happen, but Sun and Venus will be closely conjunct, so you have to be careful in your relationship with the with the female counterparts. Maybe they are the authority and you can have some tussle between them. Financially, it is a good week. Network gains possible. So many planets in your 11th house. Nervous tensions, as I said, can happen because of the 5th house and the 6th house transit of moon. Don't get into any kind of relationship or ex-partner comes back and you are getting, too excited about it. This is not going to be a permanent thing because the Rahu energy is going to play out. It's looking at your 5th house and Jupiter is looking at your 1st. In retrogression, it's not that great, but Rahu is predominant here. So you need to be taking care of the ex-partnership relationship. You just don't have to get carried away and get into that relationship and then you just fall on your face later. It is not going to be that lasting. Om Namah Shivaya chants you can recite 108 times every day, and you can donate woolen clothes or blankets or quilts to the needy. Okay. Wherever you are, in whichever part you are in the world, Just see the temperature and the climate and then donate accordingly. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is the last sign of Pisces. I'll take up the questions if you have any towards the end. So right now, okay, and if this video is over, the live is over, I will take it up from the comment section. I will definitely try doing it, responding to all the all the questions. So for Pisces natives, this week moon is going to be in your second, third, fourth, and fifth houses. So career focus, pressure, and release time. Because moon is in the second house, you will be working on your finances. 29th, 30th, your career will be at its peak because it's in trine to Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars also. Mercury is also going to be transiting through the ninth house after the Gandanta is over on the 29th. And Saturn is looking at this moon in the Taurus sign on the 31st and the 1st of January. So emotional heaviness but maturity. You might just write a poem, but it will be like a poetry. You will be really very focused and very, very matured. That matured poetry. You're traveling on the 31st and the 1st January, maybe some documentation, presentation, maybe you're going to teach something, you're mentoring someone, some mentorship program you're going to be opting for. That is when moon is in your third house, and you might just connect with your siblings also. And second and the third is emotional release time, because moon and Jupiter will be in the Kendra in the fourth house. So clarity post full moon on the third, you will definitely get that. Okay. And in case you have been having any kind of issues in the career, this is going to be a gainful time for you guys, and it is good for your balancing between authority and compassion. Sleep imbalance can be there with Rahu in your 12th house. You need to be taking care of your diet also, because if you're not eating right, you're not sleeping well also. So meditation on the full moon night is good, or maybe you can make the rice pudding, add rice, sugar and milk, and just boil it and just keep it under the sun overnight and have it in the morning on the third. Okay, so it is good if you can, if you eat that, it's said that your system gets cleared up, your aura gets cleansed. So if you can do it, and also you can donate it, if you want to have some and donate as well. Okay, so this is what is the key theme of the week. And okay, we have Mercury in Gandanta, I forgot. So Mercury on the 28th, 29th is going to be in Gandanta, so it will affect your authority and communication. So be watchful about your communication. Full moon is on the 3rd, so it can bring about emotional release regarding your career. Maybe boss changes, or your co-workers leave, or they are very jealous now, they'll not be that kind, and something will trigger and something will happen which you did not expect. And Sun and Venus, leadership through compassion, when Venus and Sun are there in your 10th house, but Venus is combust. So 8th Lord, when gets combust, it's better for your diet, health, and relationships also. Financially, you will be more inclined to take the help of an expert and leadership if you want to get into that. Maybe some female counterpart you will connect with. Leadership through compassion is the key. Career linked to gain, spiritual expenses may happen. And then we do have on the 2nd Venus Ketu in trine to each other, so you can have some issues in your relationship also. Okay, so just be careful when you're conveying anything to your partner, and I think we're good to go, right? So this is it for all the signs, and if you have any questions, put it up right now. I will be taking up the questions quickly. 1 second. So that we can wrap it up. Then I have to go actually tomorrow for Vastu, so I'm pretty busy this week. People are, too much that New Year is there, so we must get everything ready. So somebody was asking, Leo ma'am, chance of meeting potential partner, will it be a good relationship? 1 second. For Leo, 1 sec. So you see, Leo, they are having issues in their relationship because they are having this transit of Saturn in their, the seventh lord is transiting the eighth house. So you are having trouble in relationship. Your other people are expecting a lot from you. You are not able to even make out what's happening. So you're totally blank because Ketu is there in your first house. And also you want to study more now. With this kind of a transit, I've seen people want to learn more. Leos especially, they're always hooked to studying, or some, they feel uneasy with the ninth lord being Mars. So they are like that only. Okay. So that is why they are like that. And then we have so potential partner, meeting a potential partner is also delayed. Some foreigner you can meet up maybe once this Venus is out of the combustion, that is 1st of Feb. So things will be better for you after that. Okay. I hope. Relationship, how can I say, dear, until unless see the horoscope. Leo, Jupiter pass over. I've given this answer. Gemini ascendant to get financial help this week. Okay. Gemini, financial help. Moon is going to be in your, you can get it on the 29th or the 30th. You can get the help. Or if not so, then you will get it on either 3rd or 4th, post full moon. Okay. And reconciliation energies for Venus in Sagittarius and Venus in Gemini. I can get it. Oh, reconciliation for Venus in, okay, see, these are all opposite energies. It is quite likely. They both are having ego clashes. Jupiter is right opposite Venus, so it is bringing about ego clashes. So you have to be, if you give it up, then definitely the relationship will get better. Okay. So I think we are good to go. Thanks for watching, and have a great week ahead, and a great year ahead as well. So thank you so much for watching, and keep praying for me and my family as well. Don't forget to do that. All right. Thank you. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.